Hello and welcome to another class of Python. In today's class, you are going to learn how to develop a web server, how to install a web server using Python. What you need and what are the commands you need to convert your computer into a web server or to install a web server software on your computer. So what basically you need? So the first thing is you need a web framework. What is web framework? A web framework is a software tool that provides a way to build and run dynamic websites and web-enabled applications. So web framework is like a ready-made software tool that is available, that is developed after a lot of research, and it is a set of libraries. It looks like library only, but it's a very large than library because it's a framework. It's not simply a library of Python, it is a web framework. Okay, so the framework which you need and which you can use for developing web, the most popular one web framework is Django. See, Django is a Python based web free and open source web application framework to develop efficient websites. There are many frameworks available, but Django is one such framework that is used along with Python to develop dynamic website. Dynamic website means the websites that are that is client server interaction which we can do with those websites. Um, Next, for installing this Django, what we need is we need a virtual environment on computer. So how we will do it? So first we need to install a virtual environment, and then we will create and activate the virtual environment and go into it. Okay, so let us see one by one. Virtual environment. So virtual environment is useful tool which creates isolated Python environment. मतलब पाइथन एक बार आपने इंस्टॉल कर दिया है कंप्यूटर में, ऐसे कई पाइथन के एनवायरनमेंट्स क्रिएट हो जाएंगे जिन पर आप कई डिफरेंट वेब एप्लीकेशंस डेवलप कर पाएंगे अलग अलग वर्चुअल एनवायरनमेंट्स में. सो वाई वर्चुअल एनवायरनमेंट इज नीडेड व्हेन यू नीड टू डेवलप मैनी वेब एप्लीकेशंस ऑन द सेम मशीन without disrupting others. In simple words, there can coexist different Python environment. For example, you have installed Python for one time, but you can use it for several times. So you need to install virtual environment. You need to okay. So next, creating and activating virtual environment. After watching this theory class, you will be moving toward the practical part, which is available at the end. So you first of all have some patience and listen carefully. The commands will be pip install virtual env, then you will go for the desired directory, virtual env1 directory, virtual environment, and then you will move to the then created virtual environment, then move to the script section, then activate it, and then you will move towards the installation of Django. You will write pip install Django command, Django-admin start project 1, then you will move to the project 1 by change directory command cd project 1, and then at last you will issue python manage.py run server, and by this command your web server will be started at this address http 127.0.0.1.800. So let us see the practical part of installation. But keep this thing in mind that there is a web framework. Django is a web framework. We are installing it in the virtual environment, and there are some commands for creating the virtual environment, and at last we will install the Django, and we will have our server ready.